Aloha, Hawaii Prepper. Thank you to all of my new subscribers as well as my returning subscribers. I really appreciate all of you tremendously. And I'd also like to give a huge thank you and aloha to the Angry Prepper as well as Linda from Let's Talk Prepping. I was told that I was mentioned in the Angry Preppers video the other day, and wow, I'm so humbly grateful for all that you do, all the work that you put out, and just the fire that you place upon under everyone's butt. You know, hopefully I don't get for saying that, but yeah, tremendous gratitude here going out to all of those that are putting out the information and knowledge that is much needed in the world, in our states, as well as our country, with everything that's going on and the never-ending changes that we all have to shift, navigate, and adjust through. But I just wanted to, really give a shout out to those that have actually, talked about my channel. I'm really, my heart and aloha goes out to you all so much, and I'm thankful for the subscribers and that I have been getting. I know my channel is pretty small, but I'm okay with that. I follow a lot of different channels, and I'd like to bring up a few of these channels, because they're a great inspiration for not only me but quite a lot of different people. And these channels also have small subscriber bases, and we support one another when it comes to prepping. So check out the Angry Prepper. If you have not subscribed to him, please do so. He's an awesome guy, awesome channel, no nonsense, just literally kick butt channel. I'm keeping it real. I have a lot of channels that I follow that keep things real and bring that sense of heart support to one another. So check him out. Also, Linda from Let's Talk Prepping, please check her channel out as well. She's a wonderful lady. I love her dearly. She brings so much to the table, and I love her perspective, and I love all different perspectives that everyone has, all the preppers, especially the subscribers when they comment. To me, the comments are gold because it not only helps myself, it also helps those that are passing by and passing through that do happen to watch my videos and scan down all the comments and read the comments, because the comments have a lot of great information and ideas and tips as well. So check out the Angry Prepper, check out Linda from Let's Talk Prepping. I also have a couple others that I'd like to share with you. Cold War Prepper, Lee from Cold War Prepper. He's another awesome channel to check out. Check out his videos, subscribe, and follow him as well. He started out as a survivalist on a prepper journey since the Cuban Missile Crisis, and that was, a long time ago, and most of us were very, very young. I know I was during that time, but do check out Cold War Prepper. Next one would be Sean Fu, Sean FOO. This is a young gentleman. He's very knowledgeable. He has a lot of great videos, a lot of awesome points. And what he does is he brings educational and informational videos on the world of gold and silver. And so he's a stacker. So he's really smart, and I have a tendency to like following people smarter than me, personally for myself, because I learn quite a lot with people that is very knowledgeable, and it doesn't matter how old or how young they are, because they have a lot of great information to bring to the table that would help many of us and inspire many of us in so many different ways. So Sean Fu, he's really awesome. He's a young guy. I think he's in Singapore, but he brings a lot of great information. So check out his video, his channel as well. Soldiers of Finance is another awesome channel. He had a channel name change, and so the name change of his channel was Money Changes Everything. So he changed it to Soldiers of Finance. So check him out. He's really great. So if you want to learn how money works so you can make it work harder for you, check him out. He talks about a lot of things. He highlights a lot of points, everything that's going on now, not just finances. He talks about prepping things, gardening, a lot of things he highlights. So I suggest to check out his channel and look into his videos, because they're really great videos as well. The next one would be Garden Like a King. This guy is awesome. To me, he's like a guru in the garden. He's holistic, organic. He teaches you everything and anything in the garden and gardening, helping you to make your own fertilizer, because we all know that fertilizer, there's a shortage going on. So I do realize that there's a shortage when it comes to fertilizer, and I've made my own fertilizer for years. So in a sense, that really, it's good to be aware of this, but it's also good to come up with solutions for ourselves in all of these shortages that are going on. And that's why a lot of channels like the preppers have, and they have great ideas, great tips, suggestions, as well as what steps that we should take, and or even try out. So look into these channels. They're really awesome channels, and I really love them. And you don't really have to, I think, in my mind, you can follow what they say, but spin it where it's going to work for you, because we all live in different locations and areas around the world, and different states as well. So like, for instance, if we're growing things, our climates are going to be totally different. The growing zones are totally different. Like, my climate is a tropical climate, so I'd have to learn and know everything about the tropical climate and the growing seasons. So literally in my climate, I can grow all year round, because basically it's sunny 365 days out of the year. We have rain, we do have winters, but the coldest that it gets here is probably in the 60s. There's certain areas on the island of Oahu where I reside, where the higher temperatures, colder temperatures, can go into the 50s and the 40s. So it happens here. Totally different. So my location is different from your location, wherever you may be. So yeah, check out these channels. So grateful for being mentioned in the Angry Preppers video, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. And I'd like to hear your comments. You know, sharing is caring, and sharing is also helping and supporting one another. It doesn't matter what you have, because you always have something valuable for each and every one of us to learn. We all have different perspectives, so that's the beauty of it all. You know, we can take it in or not. You know, it's up to us. No judgment here, no stepping on anybody's toes or anything like that. It's all about the support and supporting one another, learning what works in your area for you, and just like for me in my area, what works for me and the people that I'm surrounded with on this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, we're basically faced with a lot of higher prices here. Hawaii has always been high in everything. I mean, we're taxed to the hilt. Everything and anything we're taxed on here. It's just getting worse and worse, and the prices are skyrocketing. So if you reside in Hawaii and you have not prepped at least maybe longer than a year ago, or maybe even a year ago, you know, it might be kind of difficult, especially with the higher prices. Not very many people working, and you know, if you're on a limited income, so you know, it's really crazy in the prices, and gas and fuel just adds to the fire to all of these things. So especially here, and the reason being that it's so high in this state is because everything is shipped and flown in to this state. We're not connected to any other state. We're just like a rock sitting in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So if SHTF really hits hard here, where it's really bad, our state will only basically have 7 days of food in the stores. So yeah, you'd think everybody would wake up in this state, but no, not everyone is awake. But slowly but surely, a lot of people are waking up to what's actually going on, and a lot of people are stocking up, and a lot of people are preparing. I hope more people are preparing in my state, because it would be chaos, complete, utter chaos here. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna make more videos. Hopefully the videos that I create that are up and coming will help you in some way, shape, or form. If you've got any suggestions, please feel free to comment below, write it below. Grateful for all of you. Sorry about the noise that's going on. There's a neighbor down the ways, and they're renovating their home, and you know, you're hearing all these noises, and it's just completely noisy here. The houses are just they're close to one another. They're so close, it's insane. I have to go into meditation and cancel out all the sounds of going on and everything. So you might hear the toilet flush, sorry about all of that, but thank you once again. And I'd like to thank Linda from Let's Talk Prepping, as well as the Angry Prepper. Thank you so much. Mahalo nui loa and aloha.